CMPRadio.net, man. It's your boy Uncle P.
Andrea B, y'all.
And this is Uncomfortable Conversations, man. Yeah, let's clap it up. Yeah. What's this episode? This might be episode like 10.
Really?
Not for the but okay, we can start. This is episode 4. This is 4 episodes on the podcast.
Okay.
Right? You can find our podcast wherever you find podcasts at. That's right, you can listen to me. They say I have a very soft voice.
You do.
Very manly voice for the radio, right? So, that's why. I've always heard that though.
Think about the rid of it back in the day, like Quiet Storm, those late night.
Yeah. Get close to your loved one.
Yeah, that's shit.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Nope. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Anyway, so let's just cut. Let's cut to the chase, right? Over the weekend, I wanna thank the Missing Plug, right? I wanna thank the people for nominating CMPRadio.net, right? And then I wanna thank the people for also coming out and voting for CMPRadio.net. We got Platform of the Year. Shout out to the Missing Plug, man. Very excited about that award. But also, throughout the weekend, I made a post. Now, I shared this post.
Okay.
Right? I'm going to let that be seen up here, right? The post that I shared. I shared this post, and it wasn't a post to agitate anybody. I don't be knowing, right, the feelings of the women out here and how what I post or what I share can upset you. So in the post, it says, I'm not paying bills for no woman that don't listen. Now, nowhere in that does it say control. Nowhere in that does it says obey. Nowhere in that does it says woman get on your knees and do what I say. You feel me? It just says for a woman that doesn't listen. So when you hear the word listen, what comes to mind?
Being able to take in information and not be on the defensive side. Because sometimes, I know it's times where I have not always been a listener. So just being able to take in information and not listen to understand versus listening to respond and clap back. So that's what I took from the post.
That's what you took from the post. So on the post, you had said something, you feel me? Care to elaborate what you meant when you said?
Can you remind me of what I said?
Man, now I gotta go look at the post, right? No, you said back in the day, you feel me? Like you probably would have gotten mad at this post.
Absolutely.
Right? And why would you have gotten mad at this post?
Because I'm like, okay, so you think, oh, I'm just supposed to just do what you say. Like, that's when my mindset was different. Like, what you think you're going to be the boss of me? So I'm like already kind of like on a defensive mode.
Right.
So, yeah, I probably would have been offended, to be honest.
And I get how people could be offended, right? But what I said is what I meant. What I posted, I put it up there and then I put the hundreds behind it, right? To listen to someone means you respect them.
Absolutely.
That's it. Like you hear men constantly saying out here, I just want a woman to respect me. I like strong women. I don't like weak women. You feel me? Like I'm not even gonna. I might dibble and dabble, but I'm not gonna stand next to you in a manly boyfriend and girlfriend, right? Fiance.
Okay.
What do you call a man? A fiancé? A fiance and a fiancé? Or
It's the same thing.
The same thing?
Same thing.
Crazy. Right? But I'm not going to marry you if you can't listen. I can love you, bro, and want you to listen and keep telling you, I need you to listen. I want you to listen. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm not your father, and you're not my mother. But you want me to listen to you, too. When you come home and you had a hard day, you want to know you want to tell me how you feeling and all that. I have to listen to that to understand what you may need from me.
True.
So you have to listen to me. Not beat me down, not talk about me, not yell at me, not fuss at me. So that was what I posted was just about that.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna break down, the things that's going on, man. It's not about control. It's about communication and reciprocity. Respect is given, right? People say respect isn't given, it's earned, right? But
Hmm.
and it's crazy because you got a boss at work. He didn't earn no respect from you, he just has a title. You respect him. You show up to work on time. They tell you what time to be there. Are you there on time?
Hmm.
Absolutely. Do you leave when you want to leave? No.
No.
Do you communicate to your boss when there's an emergency and you have to
Yes.
go? Yes.
Yes.
Communication, right? Now, does he give you respect back? Sometimes they don't. Sometimes you in there, you mad, your boss disrespecting you, got you doing all this work, right? But you do it.
But you think about that paycheck and those bills you have to pay. So it's like, hey, I got to do this job because at the end of the day, regardless, if this person respects me, I need this check to clear every 2 weeks.
Mm.
So it's a little,
It's a little
it's a
different.
little different.
It edge up a little
It's a
different.
little different.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. So, I just I just want people to understand if a man is taking on the responsibility of providing, right? Providing, that's a house, that's taking care of the bills. We're not talking about everybody, right? And I want people to understand this. I don't be talking from a place where we talking about the people that don't do.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I'm talking about the men that do.
Okay.
You feel me? If he's providing, if he's giving, if he's a nurturer, if he's helping, right? Even though I say men really aren't nurturers, but if he's nurturing you, if he's helping you, if he's approving of your behavior, you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Then he's paying all your bills. So why wouldn't you just listen to respect, right? I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm not gonna say, yo, go in the house, clean the dishes. You feel me? Like take the trash out. I'm not gonna talk to you like that, right? What's up? What you need? All right, cool. Well, this is what I need this week. What do you need from me this week? What do you need me to do to help you? All right, I need you to do this to help me. It shouldn't be a problem. You shouldn't say no, but there are tons of women out here right now, right? I'm not going to say tons. I'm going to say there are a few,
Okay.
right, that are out here right now that are saying they cool without having a man they should listen to. One person said on the post, that's why I'd rather pay all my bills and just call when I need him. Well, you still need him. So he still serves a purpose.
But most likely that person has probably had a bad experience where maybe they might have had someone that paid bills but treated them like trash. So it's like,
Mm,
I'm gonna pay my own bills
mm.
and I don't have to worry about that drama.
Okay. All
So,
right.
people that probably made those comments have probably been through some things that caused them to say that. I'm sure almost.
I can't lead where I'm not respected. That's just it's just that simple. I will bow out of the leadership role if I'm not respected.
So I'm gonna say something. A deeper thing is when we disrespect men, why would we be with someone? Why would we choose someone we don't respect?
Control. I don't need control. I am a man at the end of the day. I am a man. I don't need to control you. I don't need to tell you what you should be doing or what you shouldn't be doing. I don't need that. Think about it. I don't. Then we reverse it to the women. There's some women out here that need that control.
But did you just hear what I just said of taking accountability? As a woman, if you choose someone that you truly may not respect how they do certain things, then you have to start looking at yourself.
Hmm.
Like if you knew, like, okay, I don't like the way this person handles business, but maybe the sex is good. Maybe y'all have a good time together. So you kind of overlook things. But then once you get with that person, you like,
Damn.
I don't like the way they moving. So you disrespectful. You might be talking out your mouth, but it's like you have to look at yourself. You chose to lay down with that person. You chose to get in a relationship with that person.
I think when you in a relationship and you're starting not to like behavior, that's when an uncomfortable conversation is necessary.
True.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. What are you doing? Like, what do you want me? Do you want to be in a relationship with? Do you see yourself with me? Because if you don't, that's okay. We can keep on stuck and doing what we doing, and eventually we'll fall off. It's like a wart. You feel me? You just gotta wait for that joint to fall off.
But it depends on like how your communication style is and if you are able to have healthy uncomfortable conversations. If you feel like, hey, in order to talk to somebody about something that you don't like, you got to be snippy, snappy, or you don't know how to talk to somebody, then that it's like
We,
your relationship is just going to be toxic.
Each just said that post was clickbait, and we knew it. I didn't know it was clickbait. Like, for me, being a man, I know what I want.
Hmm.
So why wouldn't I want my woman to be able to listen to me with respect? Like, it wasn't clickbait coming from me. Now, if it's clickbait coming from somebody else, that's different. You know that person.
Hmm.
So I think a lot of people just automatically assume everybody's the same, right? If he's posting it, then he's the same. No, I don't. I don't need you to listen to me. I don't need you to listen to me. I'm not going to tell you when to wear. I'm not going to tell you where to go. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you what to say. It's not my job. I love strong women. I need a strong woman next to me. I don't need no weakling standing next to me. You feel me? That doesn't make sense. So when I say listen, I mean listen and respect. Like, look, if every decision is an argument, if every decision is not moving us forward, it's our relationship is a competition. That means everything that I do and say, you got a rebuttal to. You got something to say. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but it's the way you say it.
So the thing is now, from that comment you just said, so maybe if you would have said, if you don't respect me,
Mm,
if you don't respect me,
mm,
then I ain't paying all the bills.
mm.
Now, maybe you may have got some pushback, but maybe not the kind of pushback that you
I
got.
would have got the same amount of pushback. Cause that why I gotta respect
Because
you. Huh?
anybody in a
If you're
relationship
gonna
wants
say why I
respect.
gotta listen to you, then you're gonna say why I gotta respect you, because it's the same thing. We listen to those we respect. Someone gives you advice, if you respect them, you're gonna listen to them. You feel me? Like, I'm not saying you need to be subservient to every man. Every man doesn't deserve it. Every man that's out here trying to find himself and hasn't really quite found himself and finds himself in a relationship and you thinking is building something and it's not really going anywhere. Yeah, he was just there for the twat. He was just there for the nighttime, the hugs, the kisses, the rolling over, the drinking, and all the playing, right? But he's not really husband material. You can see that very soon in your relationship.
But it's then about having those uncomfortable conversations, because maybe you may be disrespectful because of some wounds that you had or some things that you brought into the relationship that you didn't heal from, or you seeing certain patterns that you seen in another relationship that wasn't healthy, or you feel unsafe. It's so many factors. Not making any excuses,
Right.
but
I get it.
you know.
Each we don't have a TV in here right now. We don't have a TV in here anymore. So the only person that can see it is me. And she said, I'm asking, what do you mean by listen? When you posted it, you said, I'm not arguing with nobody. Yours made sense and his didn't. Two different people. You feel me? Like, I understand that two people can say the same thing and you take it completely different. But when they jumped on the post, they was like, why I don't gotta listen to no man, then you don't want a man. I said pay all the bills. I said I'm not gonna pay all the bills for no woman that don't listen. So if it's already up there that I want to pay all the bills, then understand that I need a woman to listen. I need a woman to show me that she respects me by, yo, Pierre said this the other day. You feel me? My boo said this the other day. Oh, my boo likes this. You feel me? Because I'm doing everything.
But let's talk about this. Does paying all the bills automatically means that you're a man? Because the thing is, say if you have money, but you don't have, okay, you have money to pay bills, but you're not disciplined with your penis. Like you doing community penis, or you
That was
gamble
me.
a lot, you
That
do
was
this, you do that, but you pay them bills. That doesn't necessarily make it mean like, okay, to me, I'm like, okay, you're still doing childish stuff. Just because you pay these bills, how are you leading our household other than that?
so I'm paying the bills. So we still got a house. There's people out here that's not paying the bills and they still living in the house, and they living in the house with their girl who's paying all the bills.
But what if you're with someone that could pay all the bills too? If you was to leave today,
That's the
they could,
that, and
pay
that,
all, every
that
bill.
that's the question that was asked. What if I'm with someone that can pay all the bills too?
Hmm.
Then I'm with someone that can pay all the bills too. then she already says she doesn't, she just wants to go 50-50, or she just wants to do whatever she wants to do. That doesn't absolve me of wanting respect in our relationship.
I understand.
Nowhere, shape, and form am I saying that if you could pay the bills, if I can't pay the bills and we're in a relationship, why are you disrespecting me? I'm still here. You still want me here. You didn't say, all right, yo, look, you can't help with the bills. You can't pay all the bills. I got to pay the bills. I don't want you here anymore. Let him go. Let that man go. You feel me? Like, and then, when he finds somebody else, I don't want to hear, oh, I built him up. I told him what.
So I'm going to say something. I feel
Mhm.
like in a relationship, emotional safety should be on both parts.
Emotional
Res-
and spiritual.
yes, emotional and
Emotional
spiritual.
and spiritual.
And respect should be both ways. Regardless of how much money you have or how much money you don't have. Your respect level shouldn't be based off of how many bills you're paying.
So a real man doesn't want to dominate his woman. I don't know
Okay.
any real man that wants to dominate and stand over top. He wants to build with her. But he can't build peace where there's constant resistance.
Well, I'm going to challenge you. If the man is not secure within himself and is
Why is he in a relationship? That's what we could start. We could start there. If the man isn't secure in himself, he shouldn't be in a relationship. So
how many times let's be clear.
Yeah.
We've
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I've been in situations where it's like I might be secure in certain areas, but in certain areas I'm insecure. I was insecure, but that didn't mean I wasn't, like, I was still in a relationship. Like, everybody ain't gonna have it all together when they get in a relationship.
But if we're putting it in, and you were about to say, if a man isn't secure, you feel me?
Mhm.
Then I was saying, then he shouldn't be in a relationship. You can't say if a man isn't secure, I ain't listening to him, because you chose to go into a relationship with him.
Well, I did. Mhm.
Right. Say what you gotta say.
I said something like that in the beginning of the conversation.
Right.
Yeah. Because you got to start taking accountability. Okay, why did you pick this person that you don't respect? Why did you choose to be with this person? There must have been something that you liked about them. Or did you choose that person from your own personal wounds? Because sometimes we do that too. Nobody wants to talk about that.
Yeah, to others, right? I just feel like it's we're in a relationship,
Mhm.
two people, a man and a woman. We can't be in that relationship continually like arguing and fussing and fighting, because the love leaves. The more arguments we have, it's just love pouring out the door.
And you don't want
Right.
to be with someone that you feel like you're in competition with. Like, it's like, that's not a.
Oh, you got jobs, you got money. Oh, all right. Well, I gotta go get another job, or I gotta go. Like, okay, let's say we have a kid. How are we gonna take care of the kid? Who's supposed to take care of the kid? Am I supposed to stop working to take care of the kid? You want me to do that? You gonna take care of the house and all the bills and all that stuff? All right, go ahead and do
So
your
let's
thing.
let's talk about gender roles.
Because people don't want that either. I'm not staying in the house. I work a job. I got a master's. I got a doctorate.
So what I realized, being someone that was married and now divorced, is like you have to do what's
Necessary.
not only necessary, but
Needed.
what works best for your situation. So that sometimes means that gender roles, sometimes, some gender roles might go out the window sometimes. Who is strong in this area? Who's stronger financially? Who's stronger? Who's the better nurturer? You work on your strengths. Well, that's what I think. What do I know?
When you think of gender roles, a man is supposed to do what?
Protect,
And a woman is supposed to do what?
nurture.
So all the nurturing, what are the things that are under nurturing?
That's a lot.
Right.
That's a lot.
But can we trade off? Are you saying that men and women can trade off values from the gender roles, or should we keep it just male and female gender roles? Like, what you supposed to do, that's what you should do, and what I do is what I should do. Taking out the trash. Do you want to do that?
I've taken out the trash.
Why?
Okay, I'm going to be real honest. I'm somebody, if I ask you to do something and you don't do it in a timely fashion, I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it myself. That has hindered me.
Where the bill at?
that has hindered me in sometimes because
Rewind. If you don't do that, when
I want you to do it,
so what does that require?
patience.
No, it requires listening. You're telling a man, you ain't listening to me. So I take out the trash myself. When in all actuality, nurturing, you have to be what? You just said the word, patient.
That's something that I really struggled with. So it's like, if I ask you, hey, can you do this or can you pay this bill at a certain time? And I'm like, okay, did you pay the bill? No, I got it. And then I get mad.
Why you
Mad
get
is
mad?
because I'm like, I asked you to do something and you didn't move.
Maybe he couldn't have. He just didn't say it. He's going to do it. I got it. You know.
But that was something I had to work on, and that was on me because it's like just because it didn't happen when I wanted to happen didn't mean it wasn't going to happen.
So
but I didn't have the patience to.
And I'm not gonna say all women because there are some women that are staunch on taking out the trash. They're not doing it.
I'll take the trash out.
But if you have a man living in the house with you, that's not something you should do.
And I was told that too, but I took trash.
Right. How about cooking? Both men and women can cook, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But see, yeah.
Go ahead.
Like another thing, I'm like, okay, if I cook and there's dishes, or if
I
you
should
cook,
wash the dishes.
Right. So my thing is,
we should be in the kitchen together.
I used to be a petty person. Like if you didn't wash the dishes, if it, like I'll be the type of person that'll like make a bunch of noise while you sleep, pots and pans. Like I gotta wash these dishes.
Did you think about what he was dealing with that day?
I didn't give a fuck at that time. Right. Like I'm being real. Right. Like
I get it.
I'm just like I want these dishes washed.
Right.
I don't know if that's just me being growing up the way I was, only child. I don't know, but it's like if I ask you to do something and you don't move when I want you to move, I'm like, I'm gonna do it. Then I'm mad.
I get that. I do. Provision is energy, right? Paying the bills isn't just financial. We were just talking about this, right? It's emotional and spiritual investment, right? If I'm pouring into you, I need to feel like it's being received. Don't ever say out your mouth, I didn't ask you for that. Like that is one of the lowest punches and you don't even know it's a low punch. Like a man said, oh, I brought you this. I didn't ask for that. So it's like, oh, so the things that I do from you, from my heart, aren't accepted? You're going to say you didn't ask for that? Like that?
So I'm going to speak on this. This might step on some toes.
Right.
I've been in a position where I was the person being told I didn't ask for that, but it's like you have to love people in the way their love language. So even if you're doing something from the heart, if it's not something that I like to be loved this way, I like this way, I like sex this way, you doing it that way. They don't give a fuck. People don't give a fuck because you're not doing what they want you to do. They don't care. It don't matter how much you've done. Some people don't care because it's not being done in the manner that they want it done. Like people don't want to talk about that. Yeah. Love languages are important.
Yeah, they are.
Like if you're a gift giver and this person is like, I don't give a fuck about them gifts. I want you to be more emotional. I want you to be more sexual. I want you to be more nurturing. But you ain't. But you think because, I pay those bills every month, or because I do this. And it's like, nah, that's not what I need from you.
Get that love to somebody else. I don't want it. And so when men go out and they cheat, it's mostly because of the house that they're leaving. Right? You're pushing him out. Right? And we don't often speak about that. Right? As a people. Not this podcast, because we're always talking about these things. But as a people, we don't talk about why he did what he did. We don't talk about why she did what she did. Women cheat too. I want that to be known. It happens. You feel me? So it's not just on the men, but if you're not receiving love the way you love to receive love, you're not going to see it as love.
Right. But let's normalize leaving situations before we have to cheat on people.
By leaving nothing.
People stay in situations because they're comfortable. Oh, man, my bills are getting paid. Oh, man, the sex is great. Oh, man, I don't want to fucking start over. Oh, man, we got all these kids together. Oh, we got this mortgage together. And you're in situations that you're unhappy with because you've built a certain type of life, or you like the way this person have sex, or you like the way they pay these bills. But if you're truly not happy, That means nothing.
It really means absolutely nothing. You're not lying there, right? But having those conversations and talking, like I don't like every time I come in the house, I was always saying I need to land my plane. I had a lot. I was carrying a lot, and I
Hmm.
needed to land. And there was every time I would come in for the landing, I would notice, my air to missile, my missile to plane detection. Beep, 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 beep. So I would take back off. You feel me? Like I can't go. I can't land here. You feel me? Why are you yelling? Why are you fussing? Why is everything that I do just so wrong? And then I had to understand, like it's not my fault. It's not your fault. We're just not compatible.
Ooh.
You feel me? And when I said this, I was looked at like I was wrong too. So figure you have to figure out what you want, right? You do, right? What do you want from a man? What is a man to offer you? Because I can't just give you everything and you still don't respect me. You feel me? Like from your family to your friends to whoever, right? If you're not giving me respect, why should I give you respect?
That just hit me in the gut because how often do people have those conversations that say, I really love you. I do. I care about you, but we just aren't fucking compatible.
Obviously.
Like, obviously, we just keep on bumping heads because it's like when you can have those uncomfortable conversations, maybe if the relationship dissolves,
We can
you can
have a
you can
friendship.
have a friendship.
But then
But
you can't have
people,
a friendship down today because people say when I'm done dealing with him, I'm blocking him. I don't want to talk to him. What if we got kids? If we got kids and we're not together, bro, there has to be a level of respect there for the parenting, so the kids understand. Right? These children come from us.
mm,
They come from our love. Right? So we have to give love to our children and show love. So even when one parent can't, the other parent does, and they're not talking about the other parent.
that's
Even when
real.
one parent can and another one is trying, but they can't meet you where your can is, you feel me? You don't, no, it ain't no big deal. Like, come on, we going out. We
We
chilling.
still a team.
We still a team. Like,
Hmm.
what you need? Like, I'll slide you a couple dollars, you
Yeah,
feel me? If I got it.
right.
But if I don't have it, you gonna make sure I'm straight. You gonna call me and say, yo, did you eat? You feel me? Like, I got some food. I'm gonna bring your daughter past and bring
But
your
you,
son past.
but you know what? You are a family oriented person, a team person. So
I
that's your mindset.
I came from a team, and then I had to sit back and I had to understand. Right, I came from abundance.
Mm.
I didn't come from survival. I came from it was nothing but love around me. My aunt, my uncles, my cousins, like it was love. Right, so when you get into a relationship, you naturally think that people had the same thing you had. I don't know your background. You feel me? So now I want to know your background. How was your mom and dad when you was coming up? Where was your dad at? How often did you see him? Do you love your father? Do you respect your father? Do you talk to your father? Do y'all
Mm.
have conversations? How about you and your mom's relationship? Do y'all get along? Because if you and your mom fussing, me and you gonna fuss. If you watch your mom fuss at your dad, oh, that's all you gonna do is fussing, yelling, screaming, holler, because you think that's how it. But I want you to see what happened when your mom was fussing at your dad. How your dad was gone. How your dad was not around. You feel me? Now,
Mhm.
dad, now you got a problem with a father not being around. You feel me? Like you want me to be around, but you're still fussing and yelling and screaming and hollering. You got to calm down.
Facts.
But I shouldn't have to tell you this. This should be told to you from your family. Your mother should be pulling like, oh,
But this is the thing, and this is really uncomfortable me saying this. When you don't, as a woman, I'm speaking as a woman,
mm,
when you've seen like not healthy relationships or you don't have an example of how to treat a man,
do differently than you saw.
you
Simple.
it's
And
it's
seek help.
I'm gonna say this, it's easier said than
It
done,
is. It is.
especially when you base your patterns of like attracting people based off you seeing, okay, the women in your family be failed by men, and then you turn around and you be in the same type cycle. Like, so then it's like you might not have respect for men. And like I can go on and on about this conversation
Mm-hmm.
because I had to heal from some things.
Right.
And man, but go ahead.
Leadership requires trust. Men lead best when they feel safe to lead.
Hell yeah.
A woman who listens creates space for a man to think clearly, plan boldly, and move confidently.
Yes, and I want to say this, I have not always been a safe woman. I really have not. And I pride myself on being a safe woman now, but I had to learn from like mistakes that I made in previous relationships. I had to take accountability. Like, I can't blame my trauma for every little thing. You know what I'm saying? And that was hard. I'm not gonna hold you. Being accountable.
Boy.
Like, you was not always, you want somebody to be your safe space, but honey, you wasn't always safe.
That doesn't mean she can't have her own opinion either.
Facts.
That doesn't mean she can't have a vote. That doesn't mean her voice will not be heard. But give respect to the man. I remember back in the day, man, like just seeing the elders and their husbands. You understand what I'm saying? Like the things that they had to deal with, the things that they went through, and then fast forward today, like single mothers that are raising their kids and raising their daughters, and their daughters are out here fussing, screaming, and hollering, and their sons are out here fussing, screaming, and hollering. So everybody is high on the feminine energy. You feel me? And then we got a whole bunch of men attempting to be men, but they've never seen a man.
Right. So yeah.
My dad wasn't shit. Well, do you know why your dad wasn't shit? Have you ever tried to have a conversation? Like, try to not forgive him for what he did, but go have a conversation with him so you can get a good understanding of why he did what he did. And if he's not willing, there's some men that are not willing to share why and not willing to be accountable. If he's not willing to be accountable, then it just is what it is, right? But still, reach out to other men. You have other men in your neighborhood. You have other men in your family, your uncles, your cousins. You feel me? Like the next door neighbor is a man. He's with his family. Talk to him. See what he had to go through, right? Because we don't have the storytellers in our community anymore. We don't have the people that are giving gems, dropping gems on our children so that our children can grow up. You feel me? Like you want to keep them right there. So you're 36 years old and you still got the behavior of a 12-year-old. That's crazy. Like 24 years, you didn't grow. You don't understand how to love, how to give, how to talk, how to communicate. Oh, man. Yeah, that's why we can't get anywhere. That's why we're stuck. Then everybody's upset. So when I posted it, I wasn't posting it to tell anybody to obey me. I wasn't posting it to demean or to put down the women. I love women. So all I want is a woman. You feel me? But I don't want to be disrespected. I don't want what I want to come fourth or fifth in all the things that come before it or what you want.
And you know what I realized? That being a safe woman and being softer, it takes strength. Some people think, okay, because, you can't be strong and be soft. Like,
I don't know why you think you can.
And I learned otherwise.
I don't know why you think. You know what it takes to be strong? You have to be strong to be soft. You don't have to be strong to be hard. You feel me? You don't have to be. You could be weak as hell and be hard. But to be soft, to be nurturing, to love on your partner, you have to be soft. We both have to be soft. Your man has to be vulnerable in the house with you.
But you have to provide that safety for that man to even get that. And I realized that.
So if you don't provide it, he's going to always be.
Yeah, facts.
Now you like, now you talking about 30, 40 years down the road, he died of a massive heart attack. You trying to figure out why.
Why?
Because you done stressed him out for 40 years.
Nobody wants to have that conversation.
No, I get it, though. I do. Partnership is not control, man. This statement ain't saying women should be silent. I don't want my woman to be silent. I want my woman to talk. I want my woman to share her opinion. It's saying we both should be heard. That's it. So
it's not what you say, it's how you say it. I had to learn that the hard way.
It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Right? You can say I'm a piece of shit, but in a very OP, you need to change that way that you wake up in the morning and you don't even brush your teeth, bro. You feel me?
Right.
Like stop in the bathroom before you roll. Not your funky breath, motherfucker. Like, you feel me? Like I didn't receive that, and I don't. I really don't. And people think I be lying when I say when I be getting yelled at, I don't hear nothing you saying. I'm just looking at you like, oh my God, this chick is crazy. Like,
but you know what? Think about the dynamics with you and I. And we haven't known each other. We've known each other for like over a year. And we've had uncomfortable conversations.
Absolutely.
But I feel like you're able to receive and you'll say if you don't agree, but if it's something I do have a valid point, the way I say it, you could receive it.
Right.
Versus if I was like barking at you, you would not hear me. At all.
Chef Lamont, how you feeling, good brother? Like it's very difficult nowadays to say what you mean,
Mm-hmm.
right? And someone understand what you're saying. People have, let's just say, a misconception of the words that are used, right? A negative word. Words don't necessarily have a negative connotation until someone gives it a negative connotation,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I don't use negative words. I try my best not to. You feel me? I'm walking through that process, that progress in my life right now, right? The word can't. I don't use that. You feel me? Because there's nothing I can't do. You feel me? Like, so I don't want to use that word. But when we're talking about accountability, when we're talking about talking to your partner with love, right? My woman is supposed to be the softest place for me, not outside, not another woman. You feel
Mm.
me? My
Facts.
woman is supposed to be the softest place for me. Even if she's mad, she can say, "Ho, ho, ho! I really didn't like, what you did earlier today. You feel me? We was in Target and you was smiling at the cashier. You feel me? I don't know why you were smiling." But it's just like now we live in a day and age where what you doing in the store? Why you smiling at her?
I want to say something real
Go
quick.
ahead. Go ahead.
It's
Go ahead.
funny because I always have this conversation with my person. Even if I get upset with you, the way I love you, I don't want to speak to you disrespectfully. Even if you piss me off, I still want to handle you with care, even in my anger. That was not always Andrea.
Mm.
It's like, okay, you pissed me off. I feel disrespected.
That's the Benjamin Banneker coming out of you.
I'm coming for your jugular.
Right.
I don't even want to do that for
Mm.
anybody that I love. Period. Romantically or platonically. So
Real men want balance. Understand this. I'll give everything I got to a woman that listens, loves, and helps me grow. I posted that. Like, help me build. Instead of complaining, help me build.
mm,
You should already have everything built by the time you get a woman. If I already have everything built, I've understood the struggles and the strain and how it takes to build something. If everything is already built, I don't need a woman. Literally. If I have everything built, if I already have my house, my car, I can pay somebody to come in and clean up. I could pay somebody to come in and open their legs. I don't need that soft space. See, a man needs a soft space after he goes out into the world and he battles and he fights and he comes back in the house and dinner is cooked and I listen, I don't have a problem with rubbing feet. I don't have a problem with rubbing your back. I don't have a problem with laying. I don't have a problem with Netflix and chilling. I don't have a problem with doing any of that stuff. I don't have a problem going to the movies. I don't have a problem going out to dinner. None of that stuff. But for me, when I come in, bro, after dealing with everything I got, after dealing with everything outside, I come in. I don't want to be yelled at. I don't. You can ask me to take out the trash. Yo, babe, trash. All right, I got you. Like right now. Okay, I got you. You feel me? Instead of saying, didn't I tell you to? Okay, that's one. Like, okay. I'm going to take the trash out and I'm going to take the long way back in.
so I gotta ask you questions
Go ahead.
on sidebar.
Mm-hmm.
So when you've had situations like that, did it just like that person didn't show that side at first? Like it took them a while for you to see that
No, I
side
I
that,
ignored it.
or you ignored it? Okay, that's real.
I ignored the things that I should not have ignored, and I didn't think nothing of it because I had dealt with it before. You feel
You
me?
see, that's what I'm talking about. Those patterns.
Right.
Hmm.
So I ignore, and I love taking those tests when they give you those IQ tests, the
Hmm.
pattern change.
Hmm.
I score pretty high on them drinks, but I ignore patterns because I'm hard headed. So
That's real
they say
accountability
a
though.
hard head makes a soft
Soft
behind,
behind.
right? So
Facts.
yeah, I'm hard headed, and I need to learn over and over and over again before I say, oh no, I can't do that.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
That happens if I do that, and I think I've finally understood. Right, my friend said, "Yo, bro." When I was getting a divorce, he's like, "You just gonna keep dating the same person until you get enough of it."
Mm.
I said, "Get enough of what?" He was like, the pattern, bro. Like
Mm.
you're looking to fix things. You are a fixer. You are a man that comes in and you already have money, you already have different things. So, oh, you need help? Oh, I got you. See, that's where you're at. So you're gonna continue to pick up people who are damaged, who are upset, who are mad. But when you got money, it makes everything better. You feel me? Like you don't get the attitude as much when you have money to do the things, the
Do you
crazy
feel like
things.
you had a like superhero complex? Like I gotta
Absolutely.
save.
Absolutely. And I got that. You feel me? Again, I got that. Not that I had to save my mother, but I got that from my dad. My dad, when he passed away, he gave me the ring. He said, take care of your sister and your mother. So I'm 12 years old.
Wow.
If I have to be you, you're 37. At 12, I got to be a superhero. You feel me? I got to be able to do things. I got to be able to fix things. I got to be able to, and I was finding people to fix things.
So have you ever been with someone that like
No,
you didn't have to?
no.
That would change your life to be with someone that you just they
Just what?
came to the
I
they were
wouldn't,
already whole.
I
They were
would,
already whole. Like they
I
were already whole. Like you were just a bonus to them. You know, they didn't need necessarily for you to do anything but just show up your authentic self. And it wasn't like you was saving them. They came to the plate whole.
yeah,
That's a different type of feeling, man.
it's a different type of feeling, but there are different forms of whole,
Okay.
right? There's whole with creative control. There's there's whole with a bunch of kids. There's whole like so I know nobody's perfect. I don't need you to be perfect,
Okay.
right? I'm okay with a couple holes.
Okay.
You feel me?
All
Like
right. I respect
I
that.
don't need 100% because 100% might be demanding a little bit. You feel me? Like
Hmm.
it still might be there, but I don't have a problem with being with somebody. When my first relationship, it was like this. My daughter was born. I said, "All right, you finish school. I'm gonna just go out here and hustle and make the money." You feel me? Like we're gonna figure this out. Well, in 4 years, I was upstate.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? Like so, it didn't take long for me to go upstate and figure out I ain't never coming back up here again. This won't never happen to me again. So what's my plan while I'm in here? Right? I started writing down. All right, this is what I can do. I can do this. I can do that. I can figure this out. I can go back to school. I can. Oh yeah, I can go. All right. It was always broadcast journalism. I was always thinking about that. Right. But when I came home, money was on my mind. All right, how can I make money? I studied, I watched, I was like paying attention. Okay, all right, listen, I can do this, that, and I did it, and I stayed out of the way. Right, no more cop cars. I wasn't in the back of no cop cars. I wasn't getting arrested. I wasn't running from the police. You feel me? But I was cheating. You feel me? Because I didn't feel as though the person that I was with was listening to me, to my plans, and she was doing her own thing. So it was like, all right, if you do your own thing, I'm gonna do my own thing. But again, I was a fixer. I was helping, and that's why it's hard for me now because it's like, oh, you used to do this. It used to be no problem. Now I can't do it, and you know, I ain't shit. That's life. You got to deal with that. So I know. So when I saw the post, you feel me?
Hmm.
Again, I didn't. I didn't equate it to people obeying me and falling down on and oh, Master Pierre, whatever you want me to do. No, I don't want that. I need you to be strong. Cause listen, there might be sometimes I'm feeling weak. I need you to be able to pick me up. I need you to be able to say, yo, you can do this. Like whatever's down. I haven't heard that from a woman since my mother died.
Wow.
Right? Just to reassure me that I can do some shit. Like, damn, I can't do that shit. Like this shit is hard. Right? Having a radio station, being out here in the community, giving of yourself, constantly doing that, and not having somebody build you back up when you come in. It's hard. I'm building myself back up. I'm just shoving bricks in. All right, this ain't working. All right. Now I go outside. I got a brick poking out. I bump into somebody. Somebody gets mad. I scratched them. You feel me? I hurt them. Right? Oh, I'm sorry. You feel me? Now I'm always apologizing. So like, it's hard to want something and still have to work at being who you are. It's hard to make yourself available when you have so much that needs to be fixed. So I was like, all right, cool. I figured myself out. I've been in a space where I'm at right now. You feel me? Everybody else stay out. You feel me? And let me figure this out. That's hard as well.
But I think it's a season that you need to go through. So when you do get into the place where you're open to love, you will come more whole and you won't be codependent. Like it makes a difference in how you attract when you don't have those codependency issues.
Yeah, I
It's
don't.
like I love you, I want to be with you. However, I am enough. I am whole. I can do things whether you here or you not here.
That's where I'm at right now. Right, that's where I'm at right now. And Aisha just asked, how were you saving them financially? Absolutely. I said I had money, so it was sprinkle me. I was E40 for real. You feel me? Like, here, what you need? What you want? Oh, you want this bad? All right, I'll go get it. You feel me?
But
Oh,
then
you
it
want this?
makes me think too, like maybe money you associated. Okay, in order for me to be a man's man, I have to have this money. I have to have this. I have to have
What do
this
you
status.
see as a man's man? You don't see a broke man's man. You don't see. I'm broke right now. And if you was to call any of my baby, they probably but when I had money, oh man,
So what I had to
it was the
learn.
bee's knees. You feel me? Like it didn't matter. I was married and had whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, however I wanted.
So I don't think someone's masculinity should be based off of how much money they have in their
Boy,
pocket.
that's what it's based off of. That's
Do you
that's
have goals? Do you have plans to meet your goals? Are you working towards your
mm,
goals? Can you
go
can
go
you
go.
go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Can give wise counsel
Mm,
like that has nothing to do with finance.
hmm.
You know, can I trust your decisions? Like it's so many things besides finance to me that makes a man's man.
You wasn't asking what my goals was because I was selling drugs. Right? I had money. I could do different things. I could take you out. I could buy you this. I could take you here. I could get you that. It wasn't a problem. I could drop $1,000. Here, take that. You feel me? I wasn't. I ain't have millions of dollars, but I had money.
But I feel like you having the material stuff, it it was able to camouflage certain things that you.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Things that became, you feel me, very relevant. Like I'm not gonna say I didn't have anybody. Like when I first stopped hustling, I had the person that was with me, and she constantly. And this is what I said. People change.
Mhm.
You feel me? Like they go from being what you need to being mad and upset because you're not being what they need, right? So I don't know if it was because I couldn't do what she wanted me to do, but it was times like it was like, damn, like you spent that money on that, like don't you see me over here trying to figure out how I'm gonna pay this rent? You feel me? Like, and it was we weren't living in the house at the same time, but it was just like, damn. All right, well, I'll figure this out. You feel me? And I'll get into my zone, right?
Mhm.
Whenever you see me sitting here and I'm thinking about how I can move. I'm moving things in my head. Like I can move that over there and do that, and I can do that, and then you feel me? I'm constantly. So when somebody asks me what I'm thinking about, I'm always thinking like a bunch of stuff, but mostly money. You feel me? How can I get to this money? How can I make more money? How can I be this person that I used to be, right? And it wasn't until I started reading this book, Atomic Habits, which Ish got me back on, right?
Mhm.
Because I said there's something about something I didn't read inside this book. You feel me? So I've been playing with that, but understanding, you feel me, the things that weren't really I didn't think were habit forming
Okay.
were.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And trying to break them,
Gotcha.
right? And that's what I'm doing right now, trying to break all the old habits.
So, with that being said, it's
Mhm.
a good way to segue to this question I was going to ask you. Do you feel like with you changing that moving forward when you do step out there in relationships or attempt to get out there that your attraction to like you are not attracted to the things that you used to be attracted to far as women traits or whatever the
No,
women that you or you still are you do you feel like you can pass the test and not be attracted to what you used to be attracted to before?
I mean, what I use it wasn't what I was. It was who. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say now I need you to answer some questions. I need to know your relationship. I need to know how you view men. I need to hear you say how your relationship was with your dad. I need to know all these things because I can't just look at you and tell you feel me. It's not the look.
I get that, but if it's a pattern of women that you've dealt with and they have the same traits.
Because I wasn't worried about asking the question. I was just worried about fixing them. So I'm not in that area anymore where I even
Gotcha.
have the ability to fix anybody.
Okay.
Like, I don't got the money I don't got the glue. I ain't got the drywall. I ain't got none of that stuff. So how do you feel about a man like me? Like, are you looking? I got 8 kids. Do you even want a man that has 8 kids? Do you even want to be in that situation with me? Right?
Those are honest questions to ask.
I gotta ask those questions. You feel me? So if I start off anything with anybody, hey P, how you doing? I got 8 kids. Huh? You just going? Yes, I have 8 children. I have 8 children that I love, and they're one. They're one. They're not 8 different. Yes, I share them with 5 mothers of my children. Absolutely, that's hard, bro. Like my man said, man, you ain't never gonna get a girl talking like that. Don't tell them about the kids first. Just lead with your personality. Be you. No, because eventually it's gonna come out.
And then,
Eventually you're gonna figure out that I have 8 kids.
and then it's like, as we get older, are we intentional when we're dating, or we're dating with the purpose, or are we dating just to get our rocks off?
I want to be married. I want to be able to wake up every morning and look at my wife. Right? I just want one.
Okay.
I played in the streets. I ran ragged in the streets.
Okay.
Right? I ain't even got no tread on my tires. I want 4 new tires.
Okay.
You feel me? Like I need my tires and my brakes done. So if you're not willing to wait for me to get new tires, if you're not willing to come here and sit in this room with me as they put new tires on my car and change my brakes, I don't need you. I'll sit in this shop until my car is done. Because sitting here and waiting with me is learning me. And I can learn you. We can have a conversation. I remember going to therapy, taking, and the therapist called me after. I think you need to get out of that situation.
Wow.
Because it's not a situation that she wants to fix. She wants you to fix it. So if she doesn't see the things that's wrong with her, it'll never get fixed because she thinks she's right. And you'll continue to have these same arguments. And we do. And I don't even argue anymore. You're right. Okay. So it's like, I know what I want.
Okay.
Right? But am I a catch for someone else? So then I got to continue to work on me. I got to continue to work on my attitude, my energy, the things that I bring. You feel me? And I got to build myself up. So I got my own house. I got my own car.
Right.
I don't have it right now because my son takes it to work and he just got a job and he going to school. So I'll buy another car. You feel me? When my time comes, I'll be good. You feel me? Right now, I'm in the house. I'm in here with my daughter. Majority of the day. You feel me? Like, I don't have no problem with that. I love being around my kids. So it's like, what I want to see, you feel me, comes from me. It's not coming from someone else or someone else giving me anything. It's really coming from me. And I used to love just being able to touch different women. You feel me? Now I love just being able to go to sleep at night by myself or with my daughter. You feel me? Like, that's cool with me. I don't need sex. Because if that's all you bringing to the table, I can go without it. I did it when I went upstate, 18 months.
But then we go back to our early days. I said your exposure, introduction to sex, I think really shaped the way you look at sex.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I
And we
don't know
talked about
what
that.
will take to change that for you.
No, it's changing now, right? What it takes is being by yourself, understanding who you are. You feel me? Like, and understanding I didn't have a man to stand in front of me and say, all right, P, like this is what you'll experience. This is what you'll go through. I didn't have a man to talk to. So I talk to my son every day. We have conversations every day. What's up with you? How you feeling? What happened today? Like, how you viewing this? We had a conversation last week and he was yelling. I said, oh, we're men. We have conversations. We don't do all that yelling stuff. So bring your voice down and talk to me. What happened? You feel me? And he's like, you know what? I get that. I do. You feel me? Why am I yelling? You didn't do anything to me. You feel me?
Wow,
Like
that's
so,
real.
us moving forward as men, what are we supposed to give? How are we supposed to help our children understand the things that they'll deal with, right? Never to give up, never to accept defeat, right?
Mm,
If you go in already thinking you're lost, you're lost,
that's real.
right?
That's real.
So no, don't go in, don't don't accept something just because somebody else feels that way. No, you are your own person, bro. Like you understand this, you just gotta study. You just gotta work a little harder. And what's wrong with working harder? Nothing.
Nothing.
It makes the next step easier. So I don't know, man. Like I'm not. I would never ever um, be mad at the people that follow me, but they need to know that I'm not talking from a place of I need you to obey me. I just need you to listen with love. Maybe I should have changed it. Maybe I should have said what I. But I agreed. I'm not paying all your bills if you don't listen.
But like I said, it would have made a difference if you just said respect. I think it would have made a slight difference. Some people may agree, some people may disagree. Everybody wants to be respected.
Mm, yeah, everybody. But when I was out there in the streets, I didn't deserve respect. That's when you should have been yelling at me. How about you should have never gave me what you gave me because I was already with somebody else? How about you have a little bit more respect for yourself?
We always talk about our core wounds, our childhood wounds, our trauma. They shape our relationships. They shape how we attract. They shape what we attract to. And that's something that I will always go back to through and through until you like really work through those wounds, heal those wounds, then you will have those patterns. It's like, okay, this man disrespects me, but I'm with him because you don't have any respect for yourself.
I get that. I get that. So I got to deal with it, but I have to make sure my children understand. Tell my son all day, be honest, right, and know what you're doing, right. Any female you deal with, if you want it to be a real situation, say, listen, I really like you, and I want this situation to be a real situation, right. But we have to work on that. You feel me? So we got to communicate. We got to talk. You feel me? Like telling my son, there's nothing wrong with talking, bro. There's nothing wrong with talking before you have sex. Talk. Ask her
Man,
what she want to see. Ask her what she want to do. You feel me? Her 5 year plan. Ask her. Know yours. Be working on yours when you meet her
mm,
constantly. And after them 5 years, come up with another one. Anniversary date. My anniversary for my 5 year date um, was September 2nd, 2022. Did I reach where I wanted to reach? Not with the radio station. Personally, I did. You feel me? I had the job. I was cool. I had the money. You feel me? And 5 years from now is 2027. You feel me?
right.
September 2nd, 2027. What do I want to see for the radio station? What do I want to do? What do I want that to be able to do for my children? Not just for me. You
Mm.
feel me? Like, so I'm working. Trust me. But you gotta know. And sometimes you gotta be able to say, yeah, this ain't for me. I gotta bow out. I love you. I care about you deeply, but I can't continue to get you to understand and see what I'm trying to show you, and you don't believe me. You don't see it. So
But oftentimes, sometimes when we trauma bond with people or we have like attachment issues, we thinking like, oh my God, it could work. Like it's not working, but we're used to that situation, so we just be in it.
can you stay in a situation and just stay in a situation because it's you in it? Like you, it should be giving you something. It should be
Well,
offering you.
it could be offering you something, but it may not be offering things that you really desire. It
Then you
could just
don't.
be.
Then
It's
you
just like
shouldn't be
people.
in it. Boom. If it's not,
If it was that easy,
it is that easy. It
man.
has to be that easy. It has to be that easy. To disconnect has to be that easy. Because if it's not that easy, then you're drowning both of y'all. You're drowning her first because she's mad, she's frustrated, she's gonna switch off and switch into somebody else.
Think about people that are in relationships and they're like physically in the same home, but there's a disconnect.
Yeah,
But they rather be
I hate that.
in that situation because
No,
at least they're not by themselves.
no, I'd rather be by myself.
I mean,
Literally.
I get that, but some people are they don't want to be. They're not comfortable with being by, or they're conditioned to a certain type of way of living.
So before you get into a relationship, you should know who you are.
Oh, I agree.
You should love you.
I
So
agree.
when those spikes get to popping up out the no, this is not a safe space for me. This is not what I want to give you. Cause this is how you loving me. I gotta give you what you give me. I'm not giving that back to you.
Mm.
I gotta let you go. Right? Because we're drowning in this situation. And the longer we continue to hold on to each other, the further down we go. And see, with me, what ends up happening is a baby pops out. Now, that's another, not saying a baby is an anchor because they're not heavy, right? But they are a holding space for our love. They're both of us together. So now we're going to fuss and fight. We're going to push and pull constantly. You feel me? For the attention of our child. And that's not fair to the kid.
True.
So now we're drowning and we got a child in here drowning with us. I'm trying to swim to the top with the kid so the kid can breathe. But you keep going down because you frustrated, because you mad, because you crazy.
But it's like
Well, not crazy, but
we need to normalize healing ourselves, healing our trauma before we bring somebody else in the mix. Before we bring children in the mix, before we bring somebody else in the mix, like
that brings love. That brings love in the mix. That brings you thinking that'll bring him. But again, you have traumas, you have issues that are unresolved.
they have nothing to do with your
Has nothing to do with your relationship.
Yep, absolutely.
You have traumas, you have issues, you have situations that you do not like, and he represents everything that you don't like. And you want to have a kid with him. He works. He constantly smiling in women's face, even though he ain't touching nothing. You feel me? You got an attitude. Listen, and this is the old me. If you accuse me of cheating, by the sixth time you accuse me of cheating, it's over. It's a wrap. You done accused me 6 times. There's something over there you want me to go see. You messing with that. I could not be doing anything, bro. Say it 6 times. Accuse me 6 times. And I'm going to check it every time.
You ever think sometimes people accuse you of stuff because they're doing the same things that they're accusing you of?
I don't like to do that. I don't like to say you're doing. I hear a lot of people say that.
Well,
I hear a lot of people say that. A lot of people have said that. Like, she only accused you because she's doing her thing. You feel me? Like, and it makes her feel better, or makes and honestly, if she is doing it, so be it. That's not. I'm not concerned with her vagina. That's not.
You should be.
It's not my concern. That's not mine.
If you're having sex with somebody, you should be concerned.
It's not mine. It's not mine. See, we have to learn what we can control. You can't control his penis. You can't.
No, that's true.
Right? So why are you concerned with it? That's his. So
because
God,
the way you slinging your penis, if I'm sleeping with you, can impact me.
It can impact you.
Yeah, so that's why I'm concerned.
I would hope you would care and value yourself enough not to be out here just fucking anything. But if you're not, then yes, I have to be concerned with that, right? But as long as I'm good, you feel me? Like, as long as I ain't dripping. Like, ho, what's this? Like, what's going on? What you doing? Because I'm not doing nothing. And if I am doing something, I'm still going to say, ho, what's this? Like, I might have gave you something. Now we having a conversation because I ain't shit. You feel me? We're still going to have a conversation. I'm capable of having that conversation.
Okay.
Ain't that? And don't you want an honest man?
Yeah.
Right? Have a conversation. We can have a conversation all day. Gigi Shante said, "Hey, Drea."
Hey.
We don't got the TV in here no more, so I'm gonna get a TV in here for Drea.
When you coming up?
Oh yeah, that was the girlfriend that came in.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. I think I might have scared her off.
Nah, she ain't never scared.
She ain't never scared.
She ain't never scared.
No, but listen. Can you keep it all the way real and say, listen, I'm not looking to control anybody. I just want my feminine partner to love me. Because that's what I was trying to say, right? If I'm paying all the bills, I just want you to listen. I just want you to love me. Like, that's it.
I hear that, but I feel like when a man provides a certain level of security, then that will come naturally. I
But I'm saying I'm paying the bills. So I'm already giving you the natural, I guess, connotation or the room that we're in.
it's
We're in the
it's
natural room right now.
it's not just finances though. It's
I'm
not finances is not you paying all the bills doesn't mean I have I mean I'm it doesn't mean that you just oh I'm going to be soft spoken and sweet just because you pay all the bills cuz you could be a prick and paying all the bills.
You think I'm a prick?
No.
Right. So when I post, see,
Oh,
like I'm
now
not
I don't
talking
think you're
about the
a prick.
pricks. I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
talking about the pricks. I'm not
Okay,
talking about the
okay,
bad people.
okay.
You feel me? Like that's the
Okay.
thing. I get it. I get it. Like Isha said when you posted it and he posted, I get it. Right. I'm not him, so I can't judge him. I never judge a man. You feel me?
Mhm.
I'm me, and I just said I agree with the post. If I'm paying all the bills, you don't have to pay anything. Only thing you have to do is just love me and listen to me and respect me. That's it. I'm not saying I got to control you. I don't want to control you. I don't want a woman I can control. That's
But I think if you have a conversation and you're just honest, I don't see it's nothing wrong with
right.
saying that. It's
And
nothing wrong
so
with that.
at first I was like, damn, why everybody coming for me? And I got mad and I got upset. And then I said, see, this is what happens, right? We allow words to have a negative connotation. So no, let me explain it, right? When I said love and respect is two different things. How? At the core of love is respect. For you to even get to a point where you're going to try to love this man, you have to respect him. Before you love him, before you love your partner, you have to respect them. And if you don't respect them, then you're just dealing with them because they fit. They're doing something for you. He's helping me. He has money. He can pay for this. He takes me out. He buys me this. He does this for me. Ooh,
Or
ooh.
trauma bonding.
Or trauma.
Same wounds.
Yeah.
Same core wounds.
Yeah.
You never like I always gotta bring that up.
Yeah.
When we with people that we like it's like oil and water we don't mix, and most of the time it's a trauma bond.
Yeah. I get it. I don't. I just want everybody to go to therapy and talk about their traumas. Get that shit out. Right. Then because once I got mine out, I realized what it was.
Mm.
So now I can fix. Has it been a long road to fixing? Absolutely. Because I didn't know how deep it went. You feel me?
Mhm.
Like, and you don't know how deep it goes until you start to begin to fix it. Right?
Yeah, I
So,
know.
it's like fixing your roof and you realize, oh shit, I gotta rip this whole joint off. You feel me? Like and that's hard. It's hard to do, when you're dealing with the weather, the rains and the storms. It's like, damn, I thought I fixed it, still leaking.
You hear me say sometimes I was the red flag and sometimes I was the green flag. That's
Right.
real talk.
Right.
Like, shit.
But I'm not. I would never attack a woman. I would never attack a man on Facebook. I'll never attack anybody, right? Because you have your own train of thoughts.
Mhm.
You feel me? So I need to. I guess I need to understand. Same way I want people to understand my posts. I need to understand their comments when they jump on something. Because there was a couple people I just want to say. I said, no, let me chill.
But I understood what you were saying.
I know
I
you
didn't
did.
take it.
You
I didn't.
always understand what I'm saying, right? You always get me. It'd be everybody else that think I be trying to tell people I need you to shut up and sit in the corner and just make me dinner and open your mouth. You feel me? That's not what I'm talking about. No, I to listen to me, right? To hear what I'm saying.
But some people are committed to misunderstanding you. Like
How
they
about
just.
that?
Some people are,
How about that?
and it is what it is. No matter what you say,
That's
they always
crazy.
going to make it where you're wrong.
Always.
Always.
Damn.
And those are not your people.
No, definitely not my people. All right, I get it. I do. So from here on out, I will continue to make posts that will upset women and give us great topics to talk about on uncomfortable conversations.
Oh,
You feel
wait.
me? Oh man, do you think a relationship can survive without communication?
Hell no.
Do you think a relationship can survive without going to therapy?
Depends on how far is the
Even
relationship.
even if I'm saying from the beginning, because they say before you get married, you should go to couples therapy.
Oh, I'm definitely going to therapy before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm telling anybody, right? So, and don't be afraid to share. You feel me? Because there are things that I do that people won't like. And there are things that they do that I might not like.
Right.
So we need to talk about it, right? Because I don't want to be married for a year and we talking about a divorce already because we didn't go to couples therapy because we didn't make sure that we were compatible, meaning that we can work together, not apart, but together.
That alignment is so important. Do you really like this person? Is this a person that you like as a person? If you take away the sex, you take away the tangible things, do I like the core of this person?
I'm a
That's
give.
so important.
I'm a giver by nature. I love to help
Mm,
people. I can't be with someone that doesn't want to help the community. That's where I'm at.
I can dig it.
So because I give so much, because I help so much, because I want to do so much, I can't be with somebody that only sees themselves.
And you also have to be with someone that knows how to like replenish you because you give so much of yourself. So it's like when you were like, okay, I done poured a lot of, I don't have that much left. This person can replenish me till I get myself back up, up to par, and I'm good. And then when you having that person might be having their time, you replenish them. It's like ebb and flow. It's that reciprocity. That's the recipe, man.
That's my recipe. So I'm only looking for people that really care about changing and helping our children. Maybe that's what it is. Because before I was just looking for somebody that can, if I ever had a problem, call her on the phone and say, "Yo, I need you to come through here and knock this chick out." You feel me? Like
Right.
now it's like, "No, I can't." Yeah, I get it. Anyway, this is Uncomfortable Conversations, man, with your host, Uncle P.
Drea B.
And we always remind you that you can't.
You can't heal what you don't reveal, y'all.
Listen, I want y'all to understand, man. Being in a relationship takes a lot of compassion, a lot of caring, a lot of understanding, a lot of pushing in the right direction. We can't push and pull
Mm.
because we're not going anywhere if we're doing that. If I'm pushing, you got to come on the side and help me push. If you're pulling, I got to go on the side and help you pull,
We help each other.
right? Because we can't do it at the same time. Hmm. Hmm. It's life. It's life. It's crazy. Drea, how you feeling?
I'm good. I got way more energy this podcast than I had last podcast. I took a little nap
Yeah, you
when I
took a
got
little
off of
nap.
work, so I feel pretty good. I love this topic. I love diving into those topics that people don't want to talk about.
Yeah, people don't want to talk about that, right?
How are you? How are you? You good?
Yeah, I'm
You
good.
good?
I'm good. I'm as good as I'm going to be.
Okay.
Right? Excited to get this thing done. Excited to keep on doing this. I get excited when we do this podcast, right? I get excited when I do all the podcasts I do, but this one especially because I've always wanted to have the uncomfortable conversations, right? And I'm waiting for people to come through and be a guest. Let's put that out there, right? So
Yes. I love to have someone sitting next to me.
and I don't care literally, like I'm an open book. I don't care what you come here. I put this out to anybody that's out there breathing air. If you hear this podcast, you can call me on the phone and be a guest. You feel me? You can come through the radio station and be a guest. We can do a Zoom and have you as a guest. You feel me? Um, and I don't care who you are. You could be a friend. You could be a foe. You could be a mother of my kid. You want to come through here and get me on my side. I don't have a problem with that, right?
And I would like to say this, like me getting into podcasting was scary, especially with the fact that, I'm really kind of low key, but I feel like in this life we only get one chance at life and you have to do things while you're scared. So, if you're somebody that, has stuff to say and just, kind of like, this is something different. I don't want to venture out, but I want to try it. Sometimes we have to leap out on faith even when you're scared. Do it
Mm-hmm.
scared. Do it scared.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Love without communication is chaos, and communication without listening is just noise.
Mm.
Remember in White Men Can Jump? I don't know if you saw
Of
that
course I've seen that movie.
when he said, "Do you listen or what was he saying? Do you listen or do you hear the train?" You feel me? What's the difference between listening and hearing? I hear you. No, I need you to listen to me.
Mm.
Hearing is just you hear it. You feel me? But listening is being able to break it down and understand what is being said and what is being done. Right? So I don't need people to tell me they hear. I hear you. No, I need you to listen to me. Right? Because if you love me, everything I say should be gold coming out of my mouth. If you don't love me, then it's just you hear it. It's just like the train. Do you listen to the train? No, but you hear the noise coming through. So listen to me and love me. CMPRadio.net. This was Uncomfortable Conversations with your boy, Uncle P.
Andrea B, y'all.
And we want you to remember you can't
Heal what you don't reveal.
And if you don't listen, you don't respect me. No, I'm done. I want y'all to have a good weekend, man. Have a good week. We'll see you next Tuesday, and we'll be talking about whatever we're talking about.
Facts.
Right. CMPRadio.net.